I guess we ready. I guess we ready, man. Bucknutboyz podcast.
Easter edition.
Know. Super Easter edition. Two shout outs to everybody who celebrates Easter. We want to wish y'all a happy Easter. You know, hopefully y'all had a good day, spent time with y'all family. Obviously, that's what we did, and now that's what we still doing, because we just brought us together. It's a regular day for us. So we're going to kick it off, get right into it. First off, we got to share, not share the news, but, you know, bring up something that's near and dear to us, and that's the passing of Dwayne Haskins. It's been a year to the day since he passed away in a crazy accident, unfortunately.
Yeah, crazy accident indeed.
So
Moment of silence. Let's get a quick moment of silence for number 7. Rest in peace, my boy.
Appreciate y'all. Jumping into it, we're gonna stay on the quarterback wave. Just got a huge commit.
Big commit.
And Air Nolan.
Big commit.
Yeah,
we love it. We love it when we get quarterbacks.
The lefty.
Obviously at Ohio State we have some good quarterbacks. Hopefully this gonna be the next one. We already know what Hartline is doing with the wide receivers and what he's pulling in for years to come. So Air Nolan, this is your chance to do big things.
I believe in it.
I know you wanted to touch on something about Nolan, so.
Well, yeah, I looked at some game film. Pretty sure y'all can see it right there. But yeah, I looked at some game film, and I was really impressed. And I know it's gonna be biased with this, but his junior year they went 15-0. Okay, won the state championship. I believe 6A down in Georgia. Threw for about 4,900 yards and had 55 total touchdowns.
Jesus Lord. So real quick, just to add to that, he's 6'3" currently, and 195 pounds. Nationally, he's ranked 25th by 24/7 Sports. I'm sorry, nationally ranked, he's 55th. He's a number 7 quarterback overall.
He's a junior.
You got another year.
Yeah, so he goes to Langston Hughes High School, class of 2024. So he still got some time on him.
He's a junior.
He's a hard commit on the 8th. So we good there.
Air Force One.
So I'm pulling up his stats here. I see that one of the things I like right here, he also ran track. However, knowing track and field and looking at, you know, his sprint speed, I don't know if that's if that's going to translate to the NFL.
What was it?
To the NFL, to college. In the 100-meter dash, he ran an 11:89.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Again, resorting back to the film that I watched. Throw the ball.
Yeah, so obviously he's going to throw the ball.
No, because this is what I seen. There's a lot of highlights. I believe, I could be wrong, out of the 55 touchdowns, I believe only 5 was rushing. You know?
Yeah.
So he's throwing the ball. When I did see him get out of the pocket, it wasn't with that, like, Braxton Miller type burst.
Yeah.
You know? It was more like a JT Barrett out the pocket type movement.
He can escape.
Yeah, and he can escape, like he gets get underneath. Like he got the athleticism to get underneath, make people miss, go get yards. But it wasn't that like Mike Vick type about to go kill him.
Yeah. So I'm looking here. So it doesn't look like he runs at all. He has 42 rush yards in the season.
See?
In 2021.
And 55 touchdowns.
Yeah, and 55 touchdowns. One thing that does stand out here, the completion percentage, 64%. Obviously, it's high school, yes, but you know there's a lot of factors in. Are the wide receivers good enough to catch? Things of that nature. So We like to
Yeah, some
see.
decent receivers.
Yeah,
It's
that
a
part.
number
Got to throw for that.
It's a
many
number
yards.
33 on this team right now. I don't know. I got to look into him.
Yeah,
Number 33 was out there getting busy.
flat lines. So.
But he got a quick release too. And it's like effortless. Like he threw a long ball and it's like with a snap. And it's quick release. So I'm excited to see what he's going to. Because I honestly think he might start as a freshman. I think he got that type of ability to where he comes in. Kyle's going to be gone. It's really just Devin if he sticks around.
Yeah.
And I think he could possibly start as a freshman.
So looking over the last year, so he had 55 passing touchdowns. That was just passing.
I apologize, Air.
Then he had 6 rushing touchdowns. So
Oh, Lord
he had,
Jesus.
he had a little bit of an
He
uptick
had
in
61 total touchdowns.
yeah, right, in a season.
How many
61
total yards?
61 total
49
touchdowns.
passing and 40-something running.
Yeah, so he,
So all his runs was basically off the, now I'm going to
Yeah.
keep it and just go score real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, probably on like the 4-yard line.
Yeah, inside the sevens.
Yeah.
so one thing that I do want to look at, I see he only threw 4 interceptions, which is good, but
55.
I want to know
Passing touchdowns.
I want to know of those 4 interceptions,
Well,
how many was him?
They all could have been on him. I don't care. They all could have been on him.
Right.
He got 55 passing touchdowns, only 4 picks.
Yeah.
They all could have been his fault.
Yeah, he got a 11. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, like,
No, but I want to see because you know what the reason I'm saying that is because I want to let's say out of those 4 was like I caught the ball.
I
but
get where you're going with it. His stats
somebody-
could have been
really
a
he
little
could have
better.
been
Or he
right.
got like blasted in the ball.
Yeah, one of those.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
I
saying?
don't care.
Yeah, that's true. It don't matter.
yeah.
55
With the ratio?
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so
You
far
looking at that like whatever.
so
You can
far
throw
in
a
his
few more picks if you want, bro.
in his 3
Could have
years
12.
in his
Right.
3 years in high school,
No, for real.
he threw 104 touchdowns and only 16 interceptions. So, I mean, he's throwing the rock.
Yeah, he throwing it.
He's
I'm
still
telling you,
young.
I'm excited.
He's obviously still
I'm
young.
excited. As soon as this commitment
Throwing
came
the
through,
rock.
you know, I went straight to the pod chat. I went straight to it.
Like, yeah, let's go.
Aaron Nolan.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, he
No.
got the name. I mean, that's
Air
a
Force
name that's
One.
gonna ring a
If
bell.
you wear the 1, it's Air
Air
Force
Force
One.
One.
Stamping.
I'm cool
Yeah,
with that.
just please don't wear the shoes. That's
I'm
a
cool
we don't need.
Nah, wear the
Black
black
Force
one.
energy.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
the
wear the
black
black
ones
ones.
on.
Yeah.
Black
Please.
Force energy.
Nike, get this man a meal deal. Get on the black Air Force Ones. You gotta go with
Black
number
Force
1, Aaron Nolan,
energy.
please.
Yeah.
And we showing up. If he get that, we showing up in the jersey, an Aaron Nolan jersey with
In
the
the
black
Black
Air
Forces.
Forces.
The
Yeah.
Black Forces.
Yeah, that's definitely how we showing
Crazy
up.
work.
And ski mask.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be an issue.
Man. Hey, man, why not?
So obviously,
Yeah.
I mean that's good news for the quarterback's sake of Ohio State.
Definitely.
We got Kyle now. We'll have Air then, unless something changes. But we'll be fine, man. We obviously going to support them however they come through. The good news is, like I said, Coach Hartline is really putting it together in the wide receiver room. We know that has always been a big thing at Ohio State.
Something we all could appreciate.
So one of the things that Coach Hartline did on another podcast was he ranked his top 5 wide receivers that he coached.
Yeah.
So obviously it's crazy because when you look at this list, I think we made a list similar to this on one of the episodes. However, it wasn't top 5 coached.
But the list is the list.
Right, but the list is a list. So to start it off, we'll go. You want to go from 1 down to 5 or 5 up to 1?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I haven't given this any thought.
Yeah, me,
As
us
far as
neither.
the
Us neither. We
order.
just seen it. We just seen the order. We just seen the order.
But
so
we know. What we all have the same 5. Is that the question?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right,
We
so the
should
5 there. The 5 are.
have Marv and Jigba.
No order. Wait.
Yeah, no
Yeah, no
order.
order,
Just
no
the
order,
5.
no order.
Just the 5.
Marv and Jigba, Olave,
Garrett.
McLaurin,
and Garrett.
Wilson.
Okay. That's the 5 that we're going off
Right.
of. We
That's
all
the
got
5.
it.
However, Now we're gonna talk about where they rank on his list and how we see it. So at 5.
Did he say this was his list though,
Yeah.
or did he just name them?
No. This is his list. This is the list that he had.
So he said 1 through 5. Like he made sure to say,
Yeah, he said 1 through 5.
"My bad,
Yep.
coach."
Yep.
I just seen the list. I ain't know how you was coming.
No. He said 1 through
All
5.
right, nah, I know what the list is then.
So
I know what he said.
So obviously, the list, I'm gonna pull it up here, which we have it already, but I want to see if he elaborated on it a little bit more. I don't think he did, but
I don't think we can question it.
so his top 5.
That he coached. I don't think we can question his list though.
No. I'm not questioning his list. The only thing that I'm
We're
gonna
just gonna
say,
make our own top
is-
5 out of how we feel about the 5.
yeah, is if they're
You know, it's,
so we'll start at 5.
okay.
So his 5 was Olave.
Okay.
CO2.
Crazy.
We know what he did. We know what type of work he put in
That's crazy to me.
for the Buckeyes. We also know where he's at right now in the league, and what he was able to do year 1, and what it looks like he's probably going to continue to do for the next couple of years.
At 5 is crazy to me.
But the list is crazy.
The list is crazy.
Like when I look at this list, I'm like, damn! Like
The list is
3 of the
crazy.
players are currently in the league.
That's what I'm saying. So we can't really go
The
off
other
the
2
league.
are not.
We only could really go off Ohio State play. We can't go off league
Yeah,
play.
I ain't
That's
going
not
off
fair
league
to the
play.
other two that's on the list.
Well, I don't know. I think it might be, because if we looking at that, then we're gonna have to switch this whole thing up if we're looking at stats in Ohio State.
I'm just saying that's how I'm ranking them. I can't rank them and give the 3 that's in the league their league performance when the other 2 don't got it though. It's not a fair shake.
It's not a fair shake, but I don't think.
All right, well go ahead.
So, no. I'm saying I don't think we're gonna have a problem with seeing that production from Marv and Jackson,
I understand that.
barring an injury.
Well,
But
barring wherever the hell they end up.
Yeah.
so who you?
That
All right,
plays
so
right.
go. We're going from 5 to
That's it.
1.
4, he had Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry.
Okay.
Hey man.
3, he had Garrett Wilson. 2 is Jackson, and 1 is Marv.
Hey man, listen. I mean, it's who he coached though. So
Yeah,
like,
right. That's why
There's
we're
like
looking
a
at
whole lot of
Yeah.
factors that come into coaching somebody.
It's his
Well,
list,
You can
though.
be
It's-
great,
it's
but you can be an asshole and hard to coach.
Yeah.
You can't debate his list. That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
hell no, hell no.
And
Yeah,
I don't know if I
Debating it
can.
at all.
I don't know if I can necessarily change it.
I would, just cause bias.
I don't. Yeah.
I get it.
I'm
That's my
biased.
point. If I'm going off Buckeye wave,
Just gonna move him around.
then he's definitely not 5. Scheme,
Not for me.
not for me neither. Out of them,
Not.
So obviously we're looking at this and saying like, okay, we're basing it off stats. But what was his angle? What was Coach Hartline's
That's
angle?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
yeah, like you were saying,
Yeah.
like, is it just
Coaches.
because they were easy to coach? Like those were his. You know, obviously coaches have like their kids that they love. Like that's why I love coaching. Is that the case here, or do you think Hartline is like, yeah, I'm basing that off stats kind of too?
I mean, I don't know if it's. I mean, it can't really be.
I'm
Based
basing
on
mine
stats.
off impact. The impact the player had.
Like I
while
said, he
was
said
NFL.
the top that he's coached.
Right. That's what I mean.
Like
So
yeah,
he's
like
coach,
it's
yeah.
different. It's just like, especially if it's somebody who he groomed into becoming. Because like some of these wide receivers, they already have that name and that talent coming onto the team.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? They're already almost one of them. You can't teach me nothing type people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, they could be talented and great for Ohio State and even great in the league, but that might not necessarily mean that was his favorite
The coach,
to
yeah.
coach.
So, for example, we're going to use a NFL player, for example, like Terrell Owens. Like he
He's
got these stats,
He's
these
great,
great
but he's an
stats.
asshole.
Right.
Like,
And I don't
yeah.
think someone's like, oh yeah, I love coaching. I love
Yeah.
coaching him. Yeah. So
So that's ultimately what it comes down to when it says his top 5 that he's
he
coached.
coached. Yeah.
And he's coached.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how young he had Marv, like when he first got Marv. how
Yeah,
young
exactly.
Marv was.
Yeah.
And then
18,
think about
19.
how coachable and easy he probably was for the simple fact that his pops. He knows
He already knows what to expect.
and all that. So like someone like that, I can see why he's number one on that list. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Walking into the facility straight to business.
As I said, he came probably the most. I mean, that I would assume the most prepared. So
Right.
the good news is, he on that list. He still got one person that he's able to continue to coach. But I mean, we still have an array of wide receivers that he's coaching or gonna coach. And honestly, at this point, I know this might be jumping far ahead, but like, I can see Hartline being the head coach of the Buckeyes in the future.
Let Ryan Day lose to the team up north again.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously that would circle us back to our previous, our previous question of,
That's gonna be some trouble.
Day on the hot seat. But yeah, I can see it, man. You see how those players like rally around. Hartline.
And that list, Hartline's list, if you ask him that same question in 7 years from now, it might be different.
Yeah, those 5 might not even be on there.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
It could get to that.
It could.
I mean, he just got a 5-star.
Right.
It could.
Yeah,
It could get to that. So like that question right there, that's really all like it's all who his favorite to.
So,
You know, it's like asking somebody like I don't know, oh, who's your favorite player to play with in 2K? Like my favorite would be like J.R. Smith. He only has 70-something overall, but that's my favorite to play with. You know what I'm saying?
like that's who I want the ball
Yeah.
with.
So even though Marv, well, I'm not comparing him to J.R. Smith, but
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So,
No.
but yeah, like I said, he still has multiple wide receivers that he's going to be coaching. So yeah, that list could change by next year. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it could change this year.
Yeah. Give us 6 months. Ask him that.
Yeah.
Marv might still be on there, but who knows? Ennis might be up there. And,
Yeah, the rest
Right.
of them.
you never know.
You never know. Cause I'm telling
With a
you,
question
it's on
like
the way.
that.
It's on
Yeah.
the way.
That's a fact. So, yep, we close that out.
We'll
So you
see.
got something you want to add to that?
Oh man, listen. Like I said before, that's his list. I can't go off like he said. He said top ones he coached. I don't know if that means he feel like they the
Stat-wise,
best.
Talent-wise, right? It didn't say most talented.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Give me your
so
talented.
coach.
Coach.
Yeah.
So I can't go against it.
A lot goes into that coaching factor.
He ain't say these the best ones I had. He said the best he's coached.
Yeah. So we will put a list together.
Because Chris Olave is not 5.
My boy's sick.
I got you,
He's
Steve.
seen that list. Yeah, he's
I got
sick.
you, my boy.
He's sick.
Not 5, bro.
But
He's 2, if not 1.
That's
And
all
I'm being
gonna
honest.
say.
Being honest.
That's all I'm gonna say.
He 2, if not 1, bro. Out of them,
I'm just
he
saying.
was filthy out there, man.
What he did
When he had that number 17 on,
was crazy.
I don't know. I just think it was OD.
when he had that 17
OD
on,
cold when he went to CO2. Like that's just.
Yeah.
It was fire when he went to CO2.
But that's the same thing. Like when we seen that, like
It
we
was
like, oh, God,
official.
definitely got to get that
You
jersey,
need
the
that.
CO2 jersey.
it was official.
That's how I'm feeling with Aaron Nolan. Like he get
Oh,
that number
yeah.
1, he put that
Needs
number 1
that.
on, and it's Air Force 1.
Gotta
Right.
get that.
Need
So
that.
like it just those things seem like they come into existence for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Air Force 1 would fit him perfectly, and he's bombing it, he's throwing this all over the field. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I see why they call him Air Force 1.
Yep.
It was like CO2. Like you see
Yeah.
why they call
It was
this man.
cold.
See, colder than him,
Cool.
like just everything he was doing.
Couldn't stop. He was gonna get where he was going.
Yeah.
So it's like, so it's like good to have
I'm
those
just
types
saying.
of nicknames and all that type of stuff. So, one of the things, obviously, we're less than a week away from the spring game.
Yeah.
Wrapping up some spring practice. This is a huge thing. Coach Hartline said he hopes this thing is sold out. I don't know if it's gonna sold out, but I know we're gonna be there.
I know that much.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if it was.
Yeah, so hopefully, yeah. I looked at the
Hey,
weather.
bro, it's gonna be at least 80.
Yeah,
so
I
it
looked
don't
exactly.
matter.
I looked at the weather. It was 80 degrees.
Oh, that's
And it's for the 3 days that we there. So all 3 days, 80 degrees.
Nice.
And it's gonna be at least 80,000. At least.
I hope it's packed. So 100,000.
Hey, it's
I hope
gonna be
it's
at
packed.
least.
I hope it's packed with 100,000.
I feel 100. I feel 100 on the horizon. Plus, we gonna be there.
That's more than enough.
Speaking into existence.
That's more than enough.
More than enough.
Plus, we gonna be there. So,
So to start
Yeah.
that off, I'll ask one of y'all. What are you looking personally? What are you looking for in the spring game? Any one of y'all can lead that.
Honestly, I'm looking at defense. I want to see the number one defense looking like basically secondary.
mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking at. Like.
So are you looking for a specific? Are you looking for a specific player?
No, I'm looking for the unit.
Okay, all right.
I'm looking for the unit. Like I want to see how they out here working on this field because I need them to work together and get their head around, play the ball, and when it comes down to it, I need them to be tackling.
Yeah, because one of the things that we didn't do a lot. I mean, granted, we got interceptions, but
Yeah, but nah, I need
not the
I
ones
need a
we
ball
was
hawk.
looking.
Like,
Yeah,
you go get that.
yeah.
Like ball coming your way, go get that.
Like
So,
you know, if it's thrown in that area, this person.
Yeah, like
is,
yeah, I'm looking for somebody that's solid.
So we got your on the defensive side. So you mentioned your defense. You're looking at the secondary. Let's flip the script and go over to offense. When you watching the spring game, what are you looking for on offense?
Quarterback play.
Decisions.
Decisions.
Yeah.
Like I need to see what you're doing. You don't need to force the ball to nobody. You see somebody open, take what they give you. Stuff like that. Like just
Making it simple.
just want to see how the quarterback reading the field.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
you know.
It's crazy there.
That is
That's crazy
That
there.
is wow. That is
Jesus,
crazy.
look. He
That
looked
is
over
it.
for a confirmation too, which is crazy. Like, yeah, that thing dead, boy.
Yeah,
All the way dead.
That's on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, you
Uh-huh.
should have charged it up, oh boy.
Hey yo. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. That's really what I focus on, and from there, it's
Yeah.
just like
So what about you, Rod? So since he led off, and what side of the ball are you looking for the most in the spring game, and what is it that you're looking for?
Offense.
Offense as a unit, or something specific about the offense?
I guess a few things. That means a unit, yeah. Quarterback play, like he said, yeah. But play calling, I want to see like, I don't know. I want to see what they're like. I know what they're gonna. We know what they're gonna do, but I just want to see how it's like. How it's put together with the new offensive weapons with like Ennis and like.
Yeah.
So are you looking more for like, so granted, obviously, like you said, hopefully Ennis starts. He probably won't.
I'm not. Yeah, he probably won't. But I'm saying maybe.
So are you looking like
maybe
at
we
the
see him
second
go-
string?
Nah. Maybe. You don't see him in there 4 wide.
just want to
Maybe go 5 wide, maybe 4 wide.
really see how he's scaling
Yeah, I
it
don't
up.
think so. Yeah.
Probably this game.
See, I don't think so. Only because
Xavier not playing.
yeah, and that's obviously
he
gonna be
might-
the X factor.
Right.
He might
yeah,
get
yeah.
with you.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see just like how they're gonna look now that I just think CJ was so good that like he made Dave's job easier because he's a great quarterback, obviously. But like now I'm curious to just see like how McCord how is McCord gonna help Day,
Yeah.
or is now something gonna be exposed with
With their relationship and their
just Day's just play calling in general.
so the main thing that you're focused on is just play calling and how.
But he's not supposed to be play calling.
He's not supposed to be, but dog, you know how these head coaches are.
I mean, granted, they got the script, and you stick with the script for whatever, 15 plays, 20 plays.
Yeah, but you ain't sticking in you ain't going to script in a spring game, I don't think.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't think that you're gonna see a lot of what you're looking for, like play calling and all that stuff.
Yeah, no,
It's,
yeah.
you know, it's a spring game, so it's
Yeah.
not a real a real thing, and I don't think they're gonna script for a spring game. It's gonna be on the fly, whatever. Call whatever play like you would at a regular practice. But that being said, what about defense? What are you looking for on defense?
I want to see if that. See, it's easy. The go-to is to say the same thing Skeen said.
Right, because we know that's what.
Yeah, because that's always. But I'm curious. This D line. I always like D line. I want to see them whoop. It's terrible to say 'cause I want to see them whoop our O line ass, but I don't because that means
then our O line.
You know what I'm
is the
saying?
problem.
Is our O line trash or is our D line that good
Yeah.
or is it just? But like, yeah, I want to see them get pressure. I want to see. You know, and like you said, it's not going to be too much of like they're going to go hard out there, obviously, because they're playing, but it's not going to be.
It's not going to be kill the man.
Yeah,
with the ball.
you know what I'm saying. It's not.
Right.
So even when they get to the quarterback, they ain't going to hit him or nothing like that. I'm sure he's going to have the red shirt on or something.
Yeah,
Black.
So the black. So, but if I can see some, couple dead plays because of the D line was whooping ass. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Tud? What
I really don't. I'm just here.
you just here so you won't get fined?
Yeah, I just want to go there and be in the atmosphere. I'm not really looking for nothing because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get what I'm looking for.
Yeah, understood.
So, I'm just going out here to be a part of the tradition. But what I will say is, I'm hoping to, I guess, possibly see flashes of potential from, the younger players, whoever it may be, whatever side of the ball. Special teams got a new kicker. He's gonna get reps.
Yeah.
50 plus is, we'll take it, but anything under 45, please.
Gotta make it.
But so yeah, like young players, seeing the potential we have for those coming up, and because I'm not gonna really see like offensively, just what I expect. I guess going into the season, I expect more run early on. Opening the pass game up or just making Kyle comfortable and not throwing him straight to the fire.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting something of that nature when it comes to the offense. Just run first until that machine get oiled.
Getting fired up, loosen that arm up, Kyle.
Yeah, and then we all trust on all the weapons. We trust all the weapons.
Yeah, so I don't know how he don't. I'm not saying he don't, but I'm just saying I don't know how he wouldn't have faith.
Yeah, he
all the weapons are proven, bro.
There's no way he
we got to a point where we was just like, throw it, Marv over there, someone like Marv over there, Mecca over there,
all the weapons are proven.
Got all of them, just throw it.
So
throw it.
it's more about getting a run game established for me, and then letting Kyle operate off that. And then defensively, like I alluded to earlier in the early episode, when I was talking about Steel Chambers, like I'm focused on linebacker play because I feel like we got the best linebacker in the nation already. And if Steel could do what Steel been doing, which is just steadily improving every year at linebacker, our defense, how it played, they run and pass. And we got two linebackers I know can get sideline to sideline.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's vital for them to be our leaders on defense.
Yeah.
Because I think that'll help what we feel all of us feel unanimously is our weakness, which is the secondary.
Yeah. So to piggyback off to that, for me, it's obviously a combination of offense and defense, which we know that is. But I want to see wide receivers versus D-back matchup. So everything else, like the D-line and the O-line, are they going to be going at it? I highly doubt it. The running back, if he gets through the first level, I don't think anything's really going to happen there. But the wide receiver and the D-backs combined, I think, are the ones that are going to put everything into everything, as far as like making a play on the ball, either side. So I want to see those matchups from first string all the way down to the water boy if he's playing defense. Like I want to see all those matchups to know what we got, see how we're improving, because that matchup, wide receiver versus D-back, is probably going to be the one that's truest to a real game in the spring. You know what I'm saying? They're going to run routes 100%. They're going to try to catch the ball 100%. They're going to try to lock them down 100%. And they're going to try to get an interception 100%. So that's what I'm excited to see. I want to just lock in on that. Hopefully, it's like Ryan said. Do you want to see the D-backs have a good day? And now we like, oh well, maybe Kyle or maybe something's up with these wide receivers.
I would love to see our D-backs have a good day. I know our wide receivers nice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
So,
yeah, exactly. So yeah, so we begging.
Oh, they nice.
Yeah,
We're praying for it. We're praying for that part. But that's what I want to see most at the spring game. The other thing about the spring game, and Till, you said this earlier, was just being in the atmosphere. So obviously we building a brand here. We're trying to do a lot of stuff together as a group, trying to find a way with Ohio State and just being out. We're going to be talking, at least me, I'm going to be talking to everybody. I want to talk to students. I want to talk to athletes. I want to talk to grandparents, to children. I want to talk to everybody and try to, ask them whatever. Like, this is our tradition. This is our first spring game. We've been to a real game. We know how the atmosphere was in Columbus the first time. So we're just trying to reiterate that and build our personal brand. So just being in Columbus, I can't wait to get there so we can get on the strip and just do our thing.
That's it.
We'll have a lot of, hopefully we'll have a lot of content. We got banners made, T-shirts made, got a whole bunch of stuff. So
Yeah, man.
that's really what I'm excited for, man. I can't wait to leave here on Friday morning and just get to Columbus.
The road to Columbus.
Can't wait.
a long drive that I'll love because of where I'm going.
So, obviously, once we get down there to Columbus, we're going to do everything we need to do to promote ourselves and push that out there. And hopefully, one day, obviously it ain't going to be today or tomorrow. Hopefully, one day we can strike a deal. Hopefully, hopefully that deal.
Yeah, we can really shout out our sponsors.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hopefully that deal is something that Marv just got. Something like that. So Marv just struck a nil deal with Wahlberg. I think it was Wahlberg Chevy, was it, or something?
Chevrolet.
Yeah, Wahlberg Chevy.
Chevrolet.
So yeah, Chevrolet. So shout out to Marv on that.
Big shout out.
I mean, they getting money out there, man. Like these deals. They just Ohio State just had like a nil convention.
Yep.
Where like they brought all these companies and talked to all this. They promoted all the players that are there. So I'm not sure if that came from that. I'm gonna assume it did. But also Marv has a big enough name where you know what I'm saying? Like he could have struck this deal in his sleep. So
Yeah. And that deal ranked 12th on was that On 3 Sports?
On 3 Sports, yeah, had it 12th out of the top 100. So
It's not bad, kid.
Not
Keep
bad
going, buddy. Keep going.
big timing with the deal. So that's obviously going to help a lot of kids. I mean, granted, he came from money, so it's a little different.
Tapping your pockets or nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Pops has something on the side.
Yeah, he ain't gonna let him live in poverty. You crazy?
Pretty sure he has something on the side.
Yeah, he ain't gonna let him live in poverty.
That Philly school was a front.
Imagine that. Like, imagine that. Your pop's a millionaire and like, you gotta do this on your own.
You gotta stay out here in the slum.
Like I say, granted, he probably didn't have the millions himself, but
Peyton is God uncle, man. I ain't trying to hear that.
I ain't trying to hear it.
he was set up for a while.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Yeah, our boy don't have to worry about nothing but go to school and play football.
Do your thing.
So
That's it.
so he struck that deal, and I mean,
That's nice.
I'm sure he's got a lot coming up. Eric Nolan, we going to get you this Air Force One deal. I'm telling you, we gonna have to hit him up, be his agent, and
get him the Black Force deal.
Yeah, get on the Nike Black Force.
You get some red. You could put some red in them, but they gotta be solid, like predominantly black.
Yeah, you have a bottom sole or insole. The insole is red. How
said
about
good
that?
mode.
The insole red.
Imagine going to practice and seeing your quarterback in the pocket with black Air Forces.
What?
With
Air
black,
Force cleats.
yeah, with
Like
black Air
what?
Forces. So,
It's going, yo, nah, hold up. This the time he on?
like, come
Black
on.
Force
bro.
Energy.
Bro, on Demon Time, we had practice.
We go on demon time at practice. Let's go. Forces.
We got a 3-day today. And bro got on Black Forces.
Oh, yeah.
It's
them
8 a.m.
Bro. 8 a.m. This is not going to be a good day. He on some.
Y'all ain't making it to noon.
Nah, we're going to see something.
So, another shout out. We had another hard commit.
Yeah.
Mylan Graham from New Haven, class of 2024, wide receiver,
Top talent.
currently 6'1", 170.
Yeah.
Hard commit on the 4th, nationally ranked. This is by 24/7 Sports. They got him 26th in the nation as a wide receiver, ranked 8th, and in his state, he's the #1 ranked player in the
He's a
state.
junior.
He's a junior.
Yeah.
48 catches last year. As a junior, 48 catches. Almost 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns.
So, looking here, it looks like he was recruited by Colorado, of course. You already know.
Why wouldn't he be?
You already know he
Yeah,
going
we
over
know
there to try to get him. Cincinnati, the Bearcats, tried to get him. Auburn tried to get him. Alabama tried to get him. And then obviously Ohio State, where he fully committed.
But he came to the factory.
So he had 26 total offers, but those 5 were the main ones.
Came to the factory.
Yes, he did.
Where the
He knew
production
better.
is at all-time high.
He said whatever time.
So
All-time high.
so looking at
Getting
his
pumped out left and right.
He is
man.
right now.
looking at his season, I don't know what happened. I don't know if they just didn't post his stats for.
I just told you. Last season? His junior year.
Oh yeah. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was light, but it was, see the numbers.
I don't know if that like he had less. He had 48 catches
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
with 1,100 yards
Yeah,
though.
that's it.
Like
He averaged 24 yards a catch.
Jesus Lord, 24
crazy.
yards a catch.
That's nice.
Yak got him
That's
something crazy.
He averaged 24 yards a
That's
catch.
crazy.
That's what he was out there doing.
So every 3 catches for him
That's
was a
crazy.
touchdown essentially.
yeah,
That's crazy.
he out there just
Jesus
getting,
Lord,
just getting big plays.
goodness.
I could use another tag in.
Listen.
Oh yeah, right there.
You
Look.
take the top off the defense real quick.
Word
I
is
appreciate
like,
you.
What the hell?
I appreciate you.
I could
Yeah.
take another one.
24
You take
yards
what?
per reception.
24 yards a catch. Yeah.
Crazy. So here's the scouting report on him.
Please.
It says longer frame with good weight on him already, and still has room to grow. Shows very good acceleration, which serves him well on yak as well as in the return game.
Any return.
It gets off the line quickly and has a suddenness and twitch in his route running.
Now, I seen footage of one-on-ones. He is running routes.
So look at this.
He said he is running.
The current comparison. CD Lamb. It's his current comparison.
He running routes.
See.
He was out there. When I say the stutter
That's
routes,
in college.
the tweak routes when
Huh?
you stutter, fake in and go
Yeah.
back in, just to go back out. Like he out there, his footwork crazy.
So it says he shows an ability to high point the ball and catch it away from his body.
Oh yeah, let me get that.
Go get it.
Looks like a high end
No
prospect.
hands. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it looks like a high end prospect who can be elite. Does not show glaring weaknesses, but has to continue to polish his technical skills.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're
16.
17.
Yeah, right,
16,
exactly.
17 years old.
And he has to get stronger while working on his blocking.
It's called Brian Hartline and Coach Mick.
And they gonna put him in there. They gonna put him in there.
He's
He
gonna
will
be
be
fine.
okay.
He is gonna
He
be
will
perfectly
be okay.
fine.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
The last thing it says, we have to adjust his college comparison. because he does not face players of his ability level in high school. Right? And then it says, should be an impact player in college and potential early draft choice for the league.
So they saying he ain't playing nobody.
Yeah, right. That's what. Yeah, yeah. And that's why they're just going by the eye test. That's why they're talking about his suddenness, his twitch, high point, his ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not talking like, oh, well, he has 50 catches and 13 touchdowns. Like, they ain't even going off that. Yeah. So, shout out to him. I'm about to look at this. This is his, must be his stuff right there.
He's going downfield, bro.
Got the whole, got everybody chasing.
And he taking screens to the spot too, though.
To the department.
Yeah, he'll take a couple screens to the department. Quick.
So, this is what you was talking about, the one-on-ones? Was it this right here?
Let me see.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's it right there, man. Y'all here put it. Y'all see, look. Show what I'm talking about. Them ads will do you dirty, won't they?
For real. Let me mute it. Let me go ahead and mute it. Hit the highlight. Hit the highlight.
Hit the
highlight.
You're not walking right into this video. Hold on.
You know what I mean?
Hold on real quick.
Yeah, we ain't get no sponsorship from that.
Nope.
And while we waiting on that, you know what I mean, we just like to tell you another episode of the Bucknutboyz podcast brought to you by
none other than
us. Had a drum roll.
No other than us. So they got
us.
Obviously doing the cutting drills, which look pretty clean. I thought this was the one-on-ones, but this just looked like a like a little training camp.
Might be. Might start getting freaky.
Oh, Jesus.
Might start getting freaky.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you. Let me stop on a dime. Wow.
Yeah, let me get back to you.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord.
Let me get back to you. Hold up.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Oh, you
Move
thought,
by,
I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He probably not even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's 16, too, right? Like,
He ain't
16,
doing
maybe
nothing.
17, strong hands.
He
Oh,
chilling.
my goodness. Get out the way, kids. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Now that's a route. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Heartline scouting is crazy for you to see that.
Oh, he stuck you.
Wow.
Yeah. You got feet.
He got filthy at the end.
So
It didn't start off too good, but yeah.
Feet work.
Oh, my goodness. So one thing I do like about this, like, obviously we've been Buckeyes fans for so long, but like since doing this podcast, we paying a little more attention to things moving around in the Buckeye facility or what's upcoming. So we get to see a lot of stuff like this a little bit earlier. So now when he come to the team, we're like, oh yeah, we already know what's going on with him. Instead of like, he's nice. Now let me go check it what he did. Yeah. You know, so
I'm just looking into it.
We get that there, yeah. So obviously we're gonna have people who commit and then change and then transfer and do all that stuff. But I feel
solid about doing these last two.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, we've been landing huge commits over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I feel solid about this class.
So
like this.
Hopefully we can get us a championship ASAP.
Got a nice running back.
That would be very nice.
That would be very nice.
Yeah, it would, man. Overdue.
Yeah, hopefully we can get that ASAP and just
overdue.
So obviously moving forward, we got the spring game, and then what's that? That's April. So we got,
a few more days.
We got a couple of months before it get back cold again, and then we jump into.
Doing good, because that's when I had my jersey over the hoodie.
Right, we jump into the games and stuff.
Right.
And
I got my hoodie over the hoodie.
That's crazy.
I'll be cold.
Yeah, once that season start, man, it'll bring a whole new element.
Yeah, so hopefully what I'm trying to figure out is how we can run a like a watch party. So we can invite obviously the people who like the Buckeyes, invite them to a watch party while we filming our live reactions, take questions, do all that stuff. So I'm gonna work on that until the season comes up, and then hopefully by then we'll be able to do it where we can sit somewhere like this, watch the game, have it feed through as we doing something live.
Yeah.
And do like a live reaction type thing, and just keep growing it from there. Y'all got any topics y'all wanna mention?
No, I think as of now, I think we already know the agenda.
The agenda is Ohio.
So obviously we're gonna be recording everything down there from our road to Columbus, which is gonna be something separate than what we're trying to do.
The road to Columbus footage, don't really mistake it for the podcast. It's just the podcast members giving content to the podcast viewers. What is that? I don't know how else to put that. It's not necessarily a podcast. It's just insights, letting y'all get to really meet us, know who we are, how we bond, just learn our personalities. You know how the people we are. You know behind this.
So regular.
So we might have to, if that's the case, we might have to post that on a different channel.
That's what the Patreon for.
Yeah,
That's
we might have to post that on something. Yeah, something different.
Can I say that on this?
Yeah, nah.
YouTube don't do me like that.
Nah, they edit everything before
That's
I
what
publish it.
what the other one for though. You know, we got the other one that they can come over there.
So if y'all out there, if y'all in
Columbus,
Columbus, one of the things that we do have set up, I don't know if we spoke about this before, but one thing we do need to mention is the interview we have coming up.
Oh, lined up.
So
do we want to? Do we? Because just in case it fall apart.
Yeah, well, at least we still got it lined
what
up.
do we got to lose?
Yeah, we still got
what
it
am I
lined
talking
up.
about?
Or
Go ahead and get
So it's lined up. So
Yeah.
even if we, even if it don't,
My bad.
come through, whatever it is.
Like we're gonna disappoint the four of y'all.
Yeah, might be three of them.
Yeah. My bad.
They were like,
My
oh, they
bad.
didn't do it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got
Love y'all,
Keon
man.
Grays Senior. He gonna come join us on a live. Hopefully we can get this interview part rolling. Hopefully we'll get a lot of good information from him. Hopefully we can get his son there one day
Shout out to Senior.
and do the answer some questions, and hopefully we can link up with them, and you never know what that could turn into. So we definitely gonna be grateful for that.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to get in where we fit in. That's all. Bit by bit. I don't know no more. I don't pause. We gonna I can't say that neither. I was gonna say take what we can get.
Oh no!
You on your own on this.
I did. I stopped it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make the most of. Oh man. No matter which way you go.
Do what you gotta do.
Oh, don't. It just don't.
Do what you gotta do.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
oh man,
We gonna get in where we fit in.
Nah, man.
Lord have mercy.
This boy
It
is
just
acting
didn't
wild.
matter at that time, man.
Yeah, we're not stopping at that pizza place that don't got pizza.
What do you,
Oh
huh?
no, never.
Oh no!
Bro,
on the
I
way
don't
there.
even know
No,
what
no,
exit
no,
that
no,
was.
no. Yeah.
Like,
No.
yeah, that was by default.
No.
Yeah, nah, we're definitely not going there.
Yeah, that was default. That was a bathroom break.
That was an
Yeah,
accidental.
that was
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Which I don't even think we could use the bathroom. Remember? Didn't they not
I
have a
don't
bathroom?
know,
or
but I
something?
we
know
did
that's
use it. It was just
like
one.
that
stall
pizza
door
spot
type of-
was definitely in the movie. That was like a killer movie. Somebody was there because it was desolate as hell.
He said somebody was there. They had
It's by
slices.
itself.
It was
Somebody was
desolate,
definitely there.
bro. Like it was just that
It was just by
and
itself.
nothing else, bro. Just road.
It was by itself.
Like who comes here to get
Off
no
the
pizza?
fuck-
Where was that? I don't even. It
It
had
was
to
right
be in
off the
Pennsylvania.
highway.
It was still in Pennsylvania,
It was
right?
still in
Yeah, I
Pennsylvania.
believe it was in PA.
It was still in
I
PA.
think.
It was,
But
I just know it was like we had
it was
got
bad.
off the highway.
My
And it was
bad.
like right there.
we're gonna drive past it this time. Don't y'all worry.
Oh yeah,
We're
we're
going
not
smooth
stopping
right-
there.
we're going
I'm
smooth
cool
past
off that.
it,
I
so.
don't wanna. We good off that. Nah, that's real.
Somebody died there.
Hey, yo, chill.
Jolly, it was filmed and everything.
He giving Texas Chainsaw
Yeah,
Massacre vibes.
it was a film was produced there. Had to be. It's like a little town. You know when like little towns have like something that's special. What is it? What's it called?
Wait, what?
Like you know, like a when you can't break tear something down. Like the building got
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
what's the term, man? Is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
Like
Not
it's like a sentimental value type thing. I can't think of the correct term.
Yeah.
Like how they
Yeah,
don't,
but
they
it's-
like Martin Luther King House still down there. It's
Believe
Always struggling to find the word.
that's what happens when you start the podcast at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
But you was getting tired.
hungry.
Hungry. Hungry.
Well, since it is an Easter edition, we could cut it short for you.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. The food right there.
He's giving the food right
I'm good.
Yeah.
We could shut it
What
down
was
if you
next,
need
man?
to.
I ain't got to shut nothing
We don't
down.
have nothing next.
Oh, see, well,
It's screaming.
sound like
So we could look at the schedule. If y'all want to jump into the, I mean, we still got a lot of time because we only in April, so
Yeah.
yeah, that schedule will come when it come.
yeah.
You know, it's more so about right now. I think it's more so just about the younger players and the
Yes.
future players.
Seeing what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, the draft is coming up. Obviously, so
Yeah,
Hopefully they'll
yeah, we
place them
definitely get to
there.
dive in on that. Bucknut selected where they went.
yeah.
How we feel that the potential is that they land the spots.
Yeah, we can get into a whole segment once we find out, like you say, where they land and what's going on.
That's a whole nother.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say, it's just about the young kids.
In the future.
Like Ross said, we know what we got in offense. The starters, the wide receivers. We know what we got. A little bit of the D line, the linebackers. So just to go out there and see whatever potential is next, and what they can bring to the table, I'm fine with all that. So we definitely gonna get started with seeing what the hell is going on at the spring games.
That's where it starts, man.
Yeah,
We're excited.
Word to Columbus.
Everyone's
25
excited.
double A.
But yeah, we might as well go ahead.
Yeah,
Shut this thing down. We still almost got an hour. We about 8 minutes short, so I'm sure we
Yeah,
went
man.
8 minutes longer on one of the podcasts. So we can shut it down, and we'll be the next time y'all see us is
It's Easter. You gotta forgive us for this 7 minutes.
we're gonna be in Columbus. So the next time y'all see us,
Columbus.
we'll be in
In
Columbus. So,
Columbus.
Well, no.
What?
Well, yeah.
well, yeah,
Well, wait.
What?
we
Maybe.
leave on Thursday.
But what I'm saying, we leave on Thursday.
No, we
Friday
do
morning. My bad. Friday morning.
I mean, it ain't matter to me. I just say no. But I was saying they might see us before we get to Columbus.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
possible.
true. Yeah, that's true.
That's all I was saying.
Maybe.
It's possible.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the game is going to be on the Big Ten Network,
Ain't no telling how a pit stop might go.
Yeah.
right? The game should be on the Big Ten Network,
Shoot,
so
episode from the car.
make sure y'all tune in. Hopefully, y'all
Pissed
catch
off.
us on TV again. We was on TV at the last game we went
Could you
to.
imagine if we was when we ran into the service? Remember at the pit stop? We ran into the bus full of
Oh yeah, the military.
yeah. I don't know if they
Oh,
were
yeah.
what branch they was in, but
Oh yeah, that would have been dope too.
you feel what I'm saying? That'd be fire.
But it's all good. We're gonna close this thing out, and we'll see y'all next week. We gonna be in Columbus. We don't know what y'all gonna be doing, but
Don't care.
that's where we gonna be.
Hey,
So y'all know what it is. It's time to shut it out.
already know what it is. Can I get an O?
H.
Oh.
Bucknutboyz. Thank y'all.
Big Buck-
Shout out to LSU.
What's happening?
Shout out to Izzy.
Yeah, it's.